Hi everyone, I'm Krista and this is my husband Michael Zapatelli, and we are super excited to announce a few things. Number one, obviously, that we are joining the BodyRock team. We're so excited. And number two, we are expecting our first baby. We are 18 and a half weeks, we'll be 19 weeks on Monday, and yeah, basically we're super excited to be sharing this experience with you. Working out, and I'm going to be doing HIIT training workouts modified for pregnancy every single week. So please stay tuned and follow along. If you have never worked out before, some people feel like, can I work out? I've had tons of people ask me already, do you still work out? Do you do the same thing? What do you do? It's a confusing thing, right? Yes, definitely you can work out. It's very beneficial to work out. There does have to be modifications, which is what I'm going to help you with along the way. Whether in your first trimester, second trimester, or third trimester, I will give you modifications for all throughout each workout. If you've been working out regularly before you got pregnant, then there should be absolutely no problem whatsoever with continuing with what you had done. Always check with your healthcare provider, your doctor, your midwife, just to make sure that you don't have a high-risk pregnancy, that everything is safe for you and for your baby, of course. But as a general rule, anything that you have been doing, you can absolutely continue on through. If you have not worked out before and you're wanting to work out, I would definitely suggest talking to your doctor or midwife first, and you can follow along, and you would just start off really easy. The good thing about these workouts is that it's not like you're lifting heavy weights. It's going to be very minimal equipment that you can do in your home, and they're short duration, so you're not going to be doing hour-long workouts. Usually a healthcare provider would suggest starting off with walking first, swimming, 10 minutes of doing some sort of physical activity, and then maybe 10 minutes twice a day, and then you can go on and on from there. So you can absolutely start, and I can give modifications for beginners as well, and what just super easy or modified exercises throughout this whole series, this pregnancy series that we're doing. I just want to make this experience for you as enjoyable as possible, and we're really excited to share with you our experiences, and really excited and happy that you guys are going to be allowing us to share our experiences with you. Like I said, we're 18 and a half weeks pregnant, and I am excited to talk to you guys about not only the good, but the bad and the ugly, of course, as well, because I find it hilarious when I see, actually we were just watching a movie, I think, the other day, and I said, isn't it funny, now that I'm pregnant, isn't it funny how that pregnant girl has, it was Lost. We just started watching Lost, the show, because we've never seen it before, and yes, I know we're way behind, so we have Netflix and we're watching Lost. And this pregnant girl is like, skinny arms, skinny legs, this pretty girl with just this belly, and she's about to give birth any day now. And I'm going, baloney. Because about 5 weeks into my pregnancy, a little bit of fat decided it was going to go right on my hips. And yeah, that was 5 weeks. So yeah, no, my definition is gone. It's not. For those of you who have these, tiny little bodies and just this belly, that is amazing. I envy you. But no, that's not every pregnancy. So don't worry, all of you at home, I am right here with you. I actually did want to also touch on the subject. I was reading the Facebook BodyRock blog, and there is an article about eating healthy when you're pregnant, and making sure that you're giving your baby nutrients throughout your day, which is of course true, which is what we try to do. And it was talking about having salads and just eating your veggies throughout the day, and then you should be good to go. And don't cave for the sweets or indulgence that you may crave. And there was a lot of angry comments from moms saying, one specific said, whoever wrote this definitely has never had or never been pregnant before. And I get it, and it just kind of made me laugh. And I did not write that article, just so you know. And I definitely eat healthy, I always have, and I enjoy eating healthy because you feel better, and it's all about health. Everything we do, we're both personal coaches, and we live a healthy lifestyle. That's part of a lifestyle with balance. And I did want to talk specifically on pregnancy, though. Sometimes your body needs, it will tell you what you need. From about 6 weeks to about 12, 13 weeks of my pregnancy, I was exhausted, as many women are in their first trimester. I was nauseous, not just morning sickness, because as you know, morning sickness can be at any time of the day. I had all day sickness. I was nauseous constantly all day long, and I had to eat every 1.5 to 2 hours, or else I would be sick or I would pass out. There's 3 occasions where I almost passed out. And my blood sugars would drop, and I just needed that food. So my body, I wasn't eating, I wasn't going over to McDonald's and grabbing something because I was hungry. I was eating good, healthy meals, but I was eating a lot more than I'd ever eaten, ever. So every hour and a half, I had to be having a substantial meal. And if I just had a salad, it wasn't enough. I would feel really, really nauseous, or like I said, really faint. So that's real. That's what happens. And you have to listen to your body, because every body and every pregnancy is different. I have 2 sisters who have my oldest has 2 children, and my other sister has 3 children, and each pregnancy was completely different. So you have to kind of do what's right for you and what's right for your body. And yeah, so that's basically what I did. After about 13, 14 weeks, I started feeling more energized, and I was able to eat more like how I normally eat. And so that was good, because I was a little terrified that I was gonna blow up. But yeah, so I wanted to just share that with you, and just trying to always be healthy, of course, for you and your baby. You don't want to be feeding your baby, I don't know, McDonald's, right? You want to be giving it healthy food, but I wouldn't worry so much. Don't stress about the weight or about how much you're eating, as long as you're giving yourself nutrient-dense foods. And so I will try to help you with that as well. If you're having cravings, if you're struggling with something, please share with me and ask as many questions as you want, and I'll do my absolute best. Like I said, this is our first pregnancy, but we'll do everything we can to help you and support you along the way. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And other thing too is I have lots of healthy alternatives to different indulgent foods, or junk food, as you will. So if you have any cravings or questions about recipes, I can share with you that as well. We would love to. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Follow along weekly with us. We're super excited. We're going to allow you into our pregnancy, into our world with everything as our pregnancy goes on. Actually, next week we're having our 19-week ultrasound. We are not going to find out the sex, and it's kind of funny because people get really angry about that. No, he has no idea. It's what he wants, but we want a healthy baby. But yeah, we'll see.
And he's not talking because he doesn't have a microphone.
Yes, he doesn't have a microphone, so you can
talk.
yeah, he can actually talk.
Well, we just want to say thank you for joining us, and we look forward to sharing our next journey with you guys, and stay tuned. Take care.
Yes, thanks guys. Talking to my bosom. Okay, so today's workout, today's pregnancy HIIT workout, we are going to be doing 3 sets of exercises. In these exercises, you're going to do 2 exercises. We're going to actually count 10 repetitions per exercise and supersetting them. So you're not going to really have a break in between. Just take the time that you need to. But it's supposed to be a little bit quicker, right? And then you'll have a little break, and then we're going to do a cardio blast in between, and I'll explain those. So you will have to set your timer for 15 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. And there's going to be 4 different exercises, 2 rounds each. and then we go on to another set of exercises, the 10 reps each. I'll explain as we're going. Back to our cardio blast, and then another last set, the third set of the 2 exercises, 10 reps each, and then we'll be done, okay? So let's get started. The first 2 exercises we're going to superset is going to be prison squats and push-ups. Okay, so prison squats have a fairly wide stance, hands behind your head if you can, and you're going to squat as low as you can. I also am going to say in here, when you're pregnant, your body releases the hormone relaxin, so it relaxes your joints, and so you do have to be careful because sometimes you may feel like you're more flexible than you were before, and you don't want to move past the point that you were moving before, because that's where injuries can occur. So whatever you were doing in the past, continue doing it. If you're more advanced, then go right forward as long as you feel good, and just make sure that your core is strong. So let's get started. Hands behind your head. 10 repetitions, prison squats. So I'm going nice and low. 3, 4, see, I'm keeping my head up. Always keep your chin up. 7, 8, hope I'm counting properly. 9, 10. And then right into push-ups, okay? You could do it on your hands, or on your toes, sorry, or you could do it on your knees. 2, 3, 4, don't let your bum drop. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 1 round done. Back up, deep breath, hands behind your head, prison squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And back down for push-ups. Whew. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I can feel my belly touching the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those of you who are in your 3rd trimester may hit the floor sooner. Okay, so now we're doing our cardio burst. So set your timers, 15 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're going to do mountain climbers, giant jacks, plank jumping jacks, and push-ups. I will explain. Mountain climbers, I think we all know. Hands on the floor, and you're pulling your knee to your elbow. My shoulders are over my wrists, and you really got to make sure with this that your hips don't drop, so you don't want to drop down like that. Okay, giant jacks. Giant jacks go like this, and then really soft landing. If this is too much for you, you could just do little tiny jumping jacks, or you can do pop squats, okay? So nice soft landing. We don't want anything too high impact. Good, and then we're doing plank jumping jacks. So get down into the plank position, push-up plank position, okay? And you're jumping out and in with your feet, out and in, keeping your back nice and flat. Remember, don't let your hips drop. Keeping my shoulders over top of my wrists. Woo. And push-ups. This is quick. Good cardio burst. Deep breath. And push-ups. I hope you guys are feeling this. I definitely am. Breathing. Out on exertion. So one more round, starting back. I should get back down. For mountain climbers, okay? Whew. And with this too, you can slow it down by all means. Just make sure your core is tight. We're working our transverse abdominals, which can actually help with your labor, okay? Can help you push. So it's good to keep those muscles strong. You don't want to be doing crunching exercises when you're pregnant, giant jacks. But planking exercises, without any sort of twist, completely healthy and beneficial. Nice soft landing. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Plank jumping jacks. 2 more. Whew. Nice flat back. If this is too much as well, by all means, just hold the plank. And you can always go down to your knees as well. Totally fine. Push-ups. Last time, then we'll get a drink of water and get on to our next set. Excellent. Okay. Our next set. Grab your water. Please make sure you're fully hydrated. You are going to be doing squat press. We're going to use the bag. And we're going to do reverse alternating lunges as well. So, 10 repetitions each. I'm going to grab the outside of the bag. Okay, you can use dumbbells as well if you have dumbbells at home, whatever you have. So, again, really make sure you have a nice flat back. You stick your bum back when you're squatting. Okay, you don't want to tuck your pelvis under. Keep your head up, and it helps keep your spine straight. Okay, your spine's all the way from up here to down here. So, want to make sure you keep that straight. 10 reps, here we go. Squat, keeping the bag close to the body. Press overhead. Down and down. 1, 2, 3. When I press up, I'm using my legs. 4, to help. See how I'm absorbing and kind of giving a little squat to help push up. 4 more. Whew. 4, and down. 3, make sure when you press up, your hips aren't going forward. 2, and 1. Perfect. Set your bag down, hands on your hips, and you're going to do reverse alternating lunges. That's 1. So each leg. 2, 3. The other thing I want to talk about is you might feel, because I've been feeling, little cramping in the lower abs when you're doing cardio workouts or you engaging your core, your abs, which all of this, of course, you are. 9, 1 more. Whew. And 10, going back to the bag. Always talk to your doctor, midwife, healthcare provider. If you have any spotting, bleeding, cramping, anything that you feel uncomfortable with, please talk to your doctor or midwife. I was feeling like a big tightening every time I did core stuff for a while. Still do once in a while, and it lasts for just a second, but it stops when I stop. And my midwife said it's completely fine. It's just your uterus will contract and it tightens up as you're tightening your muscles. As long as it's not consistent, my midwife said for me, as long as it's not staying after the fact, it's fine. So just letting you know, I feel that too sometimes. 2, and I talked to my midwife. 3, to make sure. 4, whew. 5, 6, 7, make sure you're breathing. 8, and take all the time you need. 9, in between. If you need more rest, take more rest. And 10. Perfect. Reverse lunges. If you want to, if you feel strong, more energetic, you can put this bag on your back and you can do weighted alternating lunges. 3. When I lunge down, I can feel my belly kind of in the way. Just so surreal to me, so different. I kind of popped this last weekend. It really came out. And what's interesting too, I'm sure you guys can relate, all you mamas or mums to be out there. You wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I just have this tiny little bump, it's so cute. The end of the night, not so cute. It's huge, right? It's interesting. All right, back to our cardio burst. Gonna grab a quick drink of water, catch your breath. All right, 3, 2, 1, mountain climbers. Giant jacks. 3, 2, getting ahead of myself. 1. Okay. Well, remember, you could do pop squats if you don't want to do the giant jacks. Whew. Plank jumping jacks. Nice flat back, shoulders over your wrists. Don't let that back drop. I don't want to see that. Good. And push-ups. Just with what I was just saying about how as the day goes on, your bump gets bigger. I was thinking maybe I should be doing these videos in the morning. One more round. Deep breath. Mountain climbers. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was doing the plank jumping jacks. When I do plank jumping jacks, I'm gonna do mountain climbers. Deep breath. I'm gonna blame that on baby brain. Everything that I forget or make a mistake with, I blame it on baby brain. And that's the wonderful thing. We totally get to use that. So use it. Whew. Plank jumping jacks. For those of you who are doing it properly, I'm going to do what I messed up on, mountain climbers. Whew. And last push-ups. So this is your last time doing this, actually. We only have one more set of 2 exercises. Easy peasy, right? Whew. All right. Reset your timer. Grab some water. Last 2 exercises. And then you're done. Our pull-ups using the equalizer bars. And dips also using the equalizer bars. Bring these up. Okay, so 10 and 10, 2 sets, and we're done. All right. So feet, knees bent. And I have my hips up right away. And then I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Standing up. And we're going to do our dips. To do these dips a little bit assisted, I'm going to have you on your toes, okay? You're going to lean forward so that you're over top, so my shoulders are over top my wrists, over the bar. You're going to bend your knees, so you're basically dropping your body weight, okay? So it's just your toes that are supporting, and you're just going to bend your elbows, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm so sore from my workout yesterday. Not that that's an excuse, but I'm just telling you. Deep breath, last time. Hips up the whole time. 1, 2, 3. You're trying to get as high as you can, right? 4, bringing your chest up, your whole body. 8, 9, and 10. Good. And last, let's make it worth it. Dips. So on my toes, I'm leaning forward, bending my knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10, and we're done. Rub your belly, say thank you, baby. Awesome job, guys. Thanks so much. And every week I'll be coming back, so I'll give you a new routine to follow. If you follow this one every day until next week, and then next week I'll give you a whole new routine, and you can follow that every day. Okay? Thanks so much for working out with me and allowing me into your life and into your pregnancy experience, and thank you so much for sharing mine. See you guys next week. Whew. Hi guys, so I wanted to share with you something. I was on the BodyRock Facebook page and I was reading about the article that talks about eating healthy when you're pregnant and about how you should be having healthy foods for your baby, which is absolutely true, and just eat salads throughout the day. And I saw a lot of angry comments from moms out there saying, whoever wrote this article must never have been pregnant before. And I get it, I did not write the article. But I want to talk a little bit about nutrition when you're pregnant and cravings and that sort of thing. I am 18 and a half weeks pregnant, 4.5 months. And the first, well, from about 6 weeks to, or about 5 weeks actually, to about 12 to 13 weeks, I went through a period of time, and I've always eaten healthy. I enjoy eating healthy. I've done fitness competitions. I've gone to the extreme. I know all about it. But I was surprised at how I needed food every hour and a half to 2 hours for this time period. And I was terrified that I was going to be ginormous by the end of this if it kept up. So I would try to be eating healthy and eat my small meals, but it just wasn't enough. I would be nauseous all day long. I was exhausted. And I almost passed out on 3 separate occasions just because I went 3 hours without eating. So there's definitely truth to, I wouldn't say, well, the cravings, yes, and also just what your body needs. So I, of course, try to feed myself nutrient-rich foods, nutrient-dense foods. So no matter, I wouldn't worry yourself about how often you're eating or how much you're eating, as long as you are putting nutritious food into your body, because that's what your body needs. It's what your baby needs. And for me, that's what I needed. And at about 12, 13 weeks, I kind of leveled off, and I was able to eat back to my regular meals. I wasn't as starving. I wasn't feeling nauseous all the time. I actually threw up twice on 2 separate occasions for no apparent reason. In my second trimester, when I was feeling great and energized. Yeah, so that was weird. But also I wanted to talk to you about cravings. I think you do have, that's a really tough subject to talk about with pregnancy because everybody's different. Every pregnancy is different, even with each person. So for example, I have 2 sisters. One has 2 kids and one has 3 kids, and each pregnancy was completely different. So I just wanted to share a little bit with you about what was happening with me personally, and I would love for you to share with me what's happening with you. But basically, when I do have cravings, and hopefully this will help you to try to stay healthy. Of course, we indulge. Of course, you know, you're going to be indulging here and there, and as you should, and go on dates with your partner, because in a few months, you know, that date time may be limited. So enjoy it now, but for the most part, think about the foods that you're putting in your body, making sure that they are nutritious foods to keep you and your baby healthy. So one specific time for like a week, I was really wanting Kraft dinner, and I hadn't had Kraft dinner in who knows how long, right? And I really, really wanted it. And every time I saw a commercial on TV, I was like, I really want Kraft dinner. And I was able to fight it, but it kept going for like a week. So anyways, I looked up a spaghetti squash mac and cheese recipe and made that instead, and completely satisfied my craving. So that's something that you can do. I can share I would love to share recipes. If you guys have any ideas, like let me know what you're craving, and then I can try to give you a healthy alternative. Pancakes, I have great whole food pancake recipes that are very satisfying. The mac and cheese, spaghetti squash. Yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to share with you a little bit about where I'm at and how my pregnancy has been thus far. And again, this is my first pregnancy, and so those of you who are experts out there, I would love to hear your stories as well. And those of you that it's your first pregnancy as well, I would love to share this experience with you. So I thank you for that as well.